On a deserted street corner, a girl was sitting alone. At that moment, a young man came to her and gently said, "Hello, sister. How are you? I heard you spent last night here. Was that really you?" The girl lowered her eyes in embarrassment and softly replied, "Yes, it was me." The young man asked with concern, "You didn't face any difficulties, did you?" The girl shook her head and said, "No." The young man spoke softly, "Don't be afraid. I'm not a bad person. My company is just across the street. But what's going on? Why are you sitting here?" The girl's voice trembled. "Could you please lend me $200? I need to go back home." The young man was startled. $200? Yes, but what exactly happened? With a shaking voice, the girl told the whole truth. "I came here looking for a job. I saw an ad on the internet. It said that if I deposited $8,000 as a security, I would get a salary of $20,000 after a month, and my deposit would be returned. I took this money from my parents. It was actually my next semester's tuition fee, but just 3 days later they fired me. Now that person has disappeared." Hearing this, the young man's heart ached. He said regretfully, "Oh God, how could you be so naive? What kind of job gives such a huge salary?" The girl began to cry and said, "My parents are sick. My father cannot do heavy work, and my mother is on medication. I just wanted to support them, and that's why I fell into this trap." The young man looked into her eyes and asked, "Have you eaten anything since last night?" The girl lowered her head and softly replied, "No." The young man gently said, "Come on, let's eat something first. Don't worry, I'll help you." The girl hesitated and said, "But now I have nothing left. My tuition is gone, and things at home are terrible." The young man took money out of his pocket and placed it in her hands. "Here, take these $10,000. First, pay your tuition fees. Don't tell your parents, otherwise they'll be even more worried. Then buy them some food and necessities. And listen, forget all of this. Life doesn't end here. Better opportunities are waiting for you ahead." Tears flowed from the girl's eyes. In a trembling voice, she said, "I can't take this." The young man said firmly, "No, sister, you must take it. This is your right. Daughters like you are the true support of their parents." And that girl thanked the kind-hearted man. Friends, if you like the kindness of this noble man, don't forget to like the video.